So how do you feel about knowing that you're here today to be placed on child support at her request?
I think it's a waste of time, honestly.
Hey, look, I even brought my electricity bill. You know, like water,
This is
electricity, gas, $435 for electricity. I mean,
What does your bill have to do with my child?
your child lives in my home.
When a self-proclaimed amazing father strolls into court without so much as glancing at the paperwork, and the aunt who's actually raising the kid shows up armed with literal receipts, you already know things are about to get real messy.
He's my nephew's father,
Okay.
and I need help. You know, mom's paying child support. I feel it's only fair that dad pays child support for, you know, his child.
Okay. And you said for your nephew, if I remember correctly, there were 2 children, right?
Yes, he's just the father of the 4-year-old.
All right.
The aunt's out here raising an entire child, and the father still hasn't discovered a single ounce of shame. Welcome to modern parenting, where accountability apparently took a long vacation.
But you said he was around. I
He
remember
does,
you saying
and
that.
he even dropped off some school supplies. You know, he brought him a backpack, and he got him, you know, the scissors and Crayolas and stuff, but, I mean, he didn't help with school clothes.
All right. Right. Have you ever asked him to help with school clothes or do anything more?
I mean, he knows school starts, you know,
So that's a no.
that's a no.
Okay.
These school supplies aren't exactly child support. My guy, fatherhood's supposed to be more than a few crayons and a glue stick. It's not an arts and craft project.
How do you know he knows that school started?
I mean, because the summer just ended and the school starts, and he knows his baby's going to go to, you know, kinder. He knows that the baby's starting pre-K. So, you know, he brought school supplies. Why wouldn't he think to bring school clothes?
Well, that's true. That's true.
Banking on vibes instead of communication. Classic. The he should just know approach doesn't feed or clothe a child. Silence is a support plan. It's just neglect dressed up as pride.
You all have a decent relationship, though.
We do. And he's, you know, he's sometimey. He comes, you know, when he wants. I mean,
That was funny.
Just listening to her, that's it.
Okay. All right. I'll get to you in just a second, okay?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right.
Imagine getting dragged to court with zero warning, only to realize mid-hearing that you're the main character. Pure, unfiltered soap opera energy right there.
basically that's it, you know. My sister is not doing her part. He does some timey part, and, you know, it's just getting old.
Okay.
My nephew deserves more.
So at this point, you are wanting to place him on child support?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I don't know if, have you talked to him before today? Because I don't know if he knew this, because he has this look on his face and shaking his head. You haven't discussed this with him?
We haven't.
Yeah,
We haven't.
Oh, so we're back to running on assumptions again. Honestly, a real conversation might have saved everyone the drama. Was it that hard to talk before dropping a court date?
He knows that mom is paying child support. He knows that my sister's paying me child support for her 2 kids. I think it's only fair he pay child support for 1 kid. He had to have known this was coming. You know, he knew that I had put my sister on child support.
Okay.
I knew that.
I think you did.
You
Yeah.
think I did?
I think you did.
Okay.
All right.
Didn't read the paperwork, but still showed up. That's either peak confidence or pure chaos. Honestly, probably a healthy dose of both.
Sir,
Yes,
is your
ma'am.
last name King or your first name King?
First name's King.
First name is King. What's your last name?
Jackson.
Okay, Mr. Jackson, what's going on here?
You guys tell me. I don't know what's going on here.
You were unaware of the reason that you were coming to court today?
Yeah, I'm just here.
Okay, you got served with paperwork. Did you read it?
No.
So you just showed up without reading? You just came to court not knowing what was going on?
Well, I'm not going to miss court.
Well, at least he's honest. Doesn't exactly make him father of the year. But hey, maybe, just maybe, it makes him a halfway decent human.
I'm in a blind about all this, and nothing was discussed or anything like that. Just prior to, sent you a text message here. I think I still got it.
You sent her a text message?
Yeah, we communicate. We communicate back and forth.
Okay.
So for her to say that I'm inconsistent, I don't know where she's getting that.
Oh, So that's what qualifies as an amazing father. Sir, I'm going to need you to revisit the definitions of both amazing and father, preferably with a dictionary in hand.
Being an amazing father, I go pick up my kids whenever I have the opportunity to. I do work at a bank here as a financial advisor.
All right.
So my schedule is not, it doesn't permit me to go pick them up like I would like to, but through our text message and everything like that, I'm able to communicate with her and go pick them up. As she said before, dropping them off, picking them up, taking them out to eat.
All right, now we're getting somewhere. He's managing this whole thing without reading a single word. That's some next level confidence. Must be the banking job giving him that energy. Just a guess.
Work at a bank, how much money do you make?
Say about $60K a year.
Okay, all right. So you pick up your son, you take him places, you do things with him?
Yes,
Do you buy him clothes and everything like that for your home?
of course.
Okay. As far as Aunt's home though, Miss Allen's home, you don't?
I can't speak for our household. I
Okay.
can only speak for my household and when I have them. So,
All right.
other than that, I'm
Calling the whole thing a waste of time while literally in court is wild. Like, sir, do you even realize where you're standing right now?
So how do you feel about knowing that you're here today to be placed on child support at her request?
I think it's a waste of time, honestly. I think we could have settled out of court for all this, but hey, you got to go through the process. So let's go through it.
Okay.
Who actually enjoys having to constantly ask for help? A father should be proactive. That's the bare minimum. Know your child's needs. Don't wait for reminders. Just show up and handle it.
How have you been giving her financial assistance?
Whenever she asks.
Okay. How frequent do you ask him?
I don't like to ask frequently because I feel like he knows his child has needs, wants even, and I don't have to pick up the phone and say, hey, your child's gonna eat today.
The electricity bill argument was pure gold. She wasn't wrong, but wow, that line sends a few egos fast in the power surge.
What does your bill have to do with my child?
Your child lives in my home
Once
and
again.
uses this electricity, you know, watching TV or the enjoyment of the air conditioner, you know?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's just your child, you should pay.
Okay.
Financially.
Once again, you didn't answer the question. What
You're,
do your
you're
bills have to
not,
do
you're
with my
not,
child?
you don't, if you're not gonna sit your child, if you're not gonna take care of your child and have your child with you, well then you can pay financially.
The switch from proud dad to passive aggressive happened real quick. That little jab about being money hungry hit hard. You could practically feel the air shift in the room.
How can I say it without being rude? They have certain ways about them.
I could kind of tell that from the last time that they were here.
They have certain ways about them. A little money hungry, if you want to say that. I'm gonna say that and not use the other term. But hey, teach his own. Teach his own.
Okay.
Okay, but he might have a point here. Even if the kid wasn't around, that AC and those lights would still be on. It's not like she's running a child-only household.
Think that child support should be
No, child
determined
support
or
is for the
spent
child.
on those expenses?
No, child support is for the child. Me paying your bills, you have another child there, you probably have other dudes there. That's not my responsibility. So
Do you think she was asking you to pay those bills?
Yeah.
I'm with the judge on this one. With a halfway decent relationship, this never needed to turn into a full-blown court battle. Honestly, this could have been settled over coffee, not subpoenas.
I mean, I think I understand where both of you are coming from. You know, it's just ironic that, not that you have to have an agreement outside of court, right? That's not a requirement or anything like that. But considering that you all seem to have somewhat of a decent relationship, I just would think this would be a conversation that you all had first to try to see what you can work out. But, I mean, nonetheless, we are here today.
Dad's officially entered delusional territory. Or maybe, just maybe he's onto something. Guess we'll see what the judge has to say next.
Number, but I'm pretty sure anywhere between $300 and $400
Okay.
a month.
All right. Is it possible that it could be cheaper than $300?
Once again, I'm not sure. I have to go through and find out there, but pretty standard there. I believe it's about $300, $400. I think it might be cheaper, but I'm not exactly sure.
Now it's getting interesting. How do they claim to be on good terms, yet both were too hesitant to actually talk? Courtroom nerves, or just a classic case of dodging responsibility?
Go ahead.
So all the cash apps and everything that I have here and all the text messages and everything, that means nothing, correct?
No, you haven't told me that. You haven't told me. I mean, I asked, how much have you been giving her?
Like I said, whenever she asks,
But
asks
what does that mean? Like, numerically, how does that look?
what, an extra 250 to 500.
He whipped out his phone like it was a secret weapon. Evidence incoming. Time to sit back and grab the popcorn.
50, there's no way. 250 to 500, there's no way.
Okay.
He'll send like $20 here, $30 here, $40. I've never received a payment more than $50 ever.
Never?
So is it possible
sure?
that, excuse me.
No,
Are you sure?
I'm
me.
sure.
I'll let you
Okay.
guys talk the first time. Now I'm talking. So is it possible that the $250 to $500 is a total based on sending smaller amounts? Is that possible?
Sure.
Because she's saying she hasn't received that in a month.
Back pay hit like a freight train. That's what happens when you try to freelance your way through fatherhood. The judge didn't even blink.
My electricity bill was $430
Once
a
again,
month.
that's not my responsibility.
It's not, but your child lives in my home.
Okay, you keep talking about your bills. You need to
Okay,
focus
well,
on my
let me
child,
just clear
okay?
this up. The bills don't matter, okay? I mean, I get what you're saying. I
Yes.
understand. The child lives there. There
It was
are
just,
things that
you
you
know.
have to pay for. I get it.
I was just saying.
His child support is not going to be paid based on your electricity
Absolutely.
bill, your gas bill, any of those
But
bills.
His face said it all. Reality hit like a tax refund running in reverse.
You can take $500 off. Fine.
$500
From
off the back pay?
Yeah. I'll
Okay,
give him
now
that.
you do understand that back pay starts
that.
from the day that you filed, right? She hasn't filed, it's been fairly recent since she filed. So taking $500 off, that'll probably put you around $2,000 in back pay. And you can pay that back at $100 a month, okay?
Sure, he got slammed with child support, but she also got a crash course on how to organize and present her case. Both walked out with lessons, long overdue ones at that.